Howdy, gents. Hey, y'all. So this week is going to be interesting. So tomorrow we resume shooting for the Beat Bistro, and I talked a little bit about that show last week. It's a cooking show that we shoot here weekly. To get prepared for the Beat Bistro, I wanted to change the kitchen setup a little bit to make shooting a little bit easier. See, right now I shoot and edit the whole show, and it has to be done in a couple days so that Jeff can throw in some music and text and have it ready to post by Sunday. So I run a multi-camera shoot. I have 4 cameras running simultaneously. I have the C100 that looks down at the food in the prep table. I have the GoPro Hero 7 Black Edition behind the stove on the backsplash. And then I have the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema Camera 6K that I have on a monopod, and I'll follow Jeff mainly and the guest, and I'll pan back and forth. And it gives me something to cut away from and cut to. And then I have the Blackmagic Ursa Mini Pro as the main camera. On top of that, I have a Sound Devices 302 mixer that feeds 2 audio sources into the Blackmagic directly. So Jeff wears a lavalier mic. He's actually using the Sennheiser G3 wireless microphone, I believe. And then the guest uses a cheap Audio-Technica mic I got off of Amazon, as well as a microphone arm, which I could definitely come up with a better solution. I just never have, and it's worked good enough for what we need. So that's the setup I have, and I'm keeping it for now. What I did do, and Ellie helped me with this, was I have these KinoFlow lights. They're basically glorified fluorescent tubes. I think I mentioned that last episode. We decided to mount them up onto the truss, which literally overlooks the kitchen, and I have no idea why I didn't think of that before. So Ellie helped me mount those, and then we even diffused them again with the muslin. So it's, in a way, it's like the Cove lighting, which we have always been using. So we cut a piece of the unbleached muslin and we draped it in front of all the KinoFlows that are going across the top of the ceiling now. We did a couple of tests, but hopefully we won't really know till tomorrow when we actually shoot how we roll here. I am assuming it's gonna look good. It's definitely a lot softer lighting. There's no more harsh shadows. The Ursa and the Pocket camera are not the best indoor cameras. Usually you want more light with Blackmagic's sensors, so it looks good from what we saw, and it should be more than enough for a cooking show. So that's the Beat Bistro tomorrow. Check it out. Check out that YouTube channel. It's an awesome idea, great show. In the middle of all that, we were clearing out this storage space, which we always had our props and costumes and things like that just sitting in a pile. So we cleared out this whole storage area. We have some old lockers that were going to be used in the offices downstairs that were never used. So we decided to use the lockers in a new gym shoot. Ellie had Corey come in and add some wear and tear to the lockers to make them look old and grungy. It's really amazing what she did.
Damn, what the fuck? That looks great. Isn't that cool?
We had Ellie's friend Paul come in and just absolutely crush it. He was, he himself, Paul's a trainer and bodybuilder. Just a great dude, did really good. Looks great on camera. So yeah, again, the detail and the time that Corey took to decorate the set, hands down, made a huge difference in the video so far that we see. So pretty much all of last week, we were prepping for these gym shoots. Again, True Medic has a lot of these impact massagers coming out. We needed to showcase different bodybuilders and trainers using them in different settings. Aesthetically, we'd like the videos to look as different as possible, so we're gonna throw in some spices here and there to try to make each one unique in its own way. And while all this is going on, I decided to build a new computer because, again, between the vlog and all the projects here at the studio, I didn't realize how slow my own PC at home had become. It's like nowhere near the specs of this thing. I had an Intel 4930K and I thought that was fast. It's a 6-core Intel. I had that for like 4 or 5 years now. So I decided to pull the trigger and build a new computer. So I got Ryzen 3900X. It's a 12-core CPU, 2 terabyte NVMe. I actually added an extra SSD just for cache. Might be a bit overkill. It's only 280 megs, like just for cache. I think I've noticed a big difference in my editing workflow. I also have 64 gigs of DDR4 RAM. I'm using my existing GTX 1080 only because there's a huge GPU shortage right now, which is really frustrating. But again, I see mostly CPU usage when exporting through Media Encoder. You'll see CUDA bump up every now and then, but it's not for the entirety of the sequence. So I'm able to hopefully work a little bit faster at home and at work because I tend to bring my projects all over the place. That's pretty much about it for last week. It was a lot of prep just for these gym shoots, really honing in on our workflow and optimizing. We're starting to work really fast, which is becoming a problem because the faster we work, the more we'll take on. And we're trying to find a good balance of what we can plan and shoot and accomplish in a given time. So we're still getting there, but yeah, that's about it. See you guys next week. Thanks for watching.